All right, here we go. Bob James, welcome back to Vlad TV, man. Always good to have you on. Yeah, you already know. Always a pleasure, man. I see you rocking all red today. The red bee hat, magic pants. You coordinated or what? Laughs. Man, I just threw this on, honestly. No real plan behind it. But yeah, I guess it came together. Just one of them days. Laughs. Well, there's a lot going on out here in LA right now. And at the top of that list, no question, is the rolling 60s RICO case, which has really got people talking. Let's start with Big U. Do you know him personally? Yeah, I've met Big U. We don't really have a personal relationship, that never kicked it or anything, but we've definitely crossed paths. Right. You mentioned before that you and Big U had a moment of crossing paths when he was on Gangster Chronicles and said something about how the Pirates wouldn't have been able to move the way they were moving if he had been on the streets at the time. Right, exactly. That was the moment that kind of brought us into the same space. He was referring to the death row era, that specific time in the 90s. And yeah, when I heard that statement, I had to ask him about it. What exactly did he mean by that? Because it sounded like he was implying that things would have gone a lot differently, maybe even been shut down, if he hadn't been incarcerated at that time. So how did that conversation go when you actually addressed it? Honestly, it was all respectful. It was a friendly conversation, no drama. He clarified what he meant, and I came to understand that I had probably taken it a bit out of context. He wasn't saying that the Pirates couldn't have done what we did, just that he would have had a different approach or influence if he was out during that period. And I told him straight up, we were ready for anything back then. You know what I mean? It was wartime mentality. But after that talk, it was cool. We swept it under the rug. No bad blood at all. Got it. Now, when these charges came down recently, the whole RICO situation, were you surprised? I'd say I was halfway surprised, but not all the way. You never expect these kinds of moves to hit until they actually hit, but I had been hearing conversations from a lot of people. Wack100, Luce Cannon, others. I'd been listening to the way they were talking, especially on public platforms. It just didn't sit right with me. It felt like they were playing a dangerous game, and they were doing it out in the open. So, you're saying Wack100 and Luce Cannon caused this? Nah, I wouldn't go that far. That'd be too big of a leap to say they're the reason. But what I am saying is this. The way people were talking, not just Wack, not just Luce Cannon, but a lot of folks out here were getting way too loose with their words. Saying things on interviews, podcasts, IG lives, YouTube shows, all that. It was like they forgot who was watching. Law enforcement, feds, they tune into all of that. So you saw this